Hi guys and gals. We are doing all memorabilia tonight, so it's going to be a fairly quick break, but hopefully we're going to hit some fun stuff before we get out of here tonight. So, there's a little bit of information that I like to go over before we actually start ripping so that everybody's kind of aware of how things work. So let's go ahead and get started with that. What do you say? While everybody's getting in and getting settled. So feedback. My feedback is completely automated on eBay. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you will instantly get positive feedback in return. So yay, that's a win-win, and you never have to wait on me, which is even better. And of course, far more importantly, is a big thank you. I'm very happy that you're here tonight, bidding, breaking with me. Hopefully chatting and hanging out with me a little bit too. You probably just heard a cat go by. Yeah, being chased. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah, always something interesting happening. Okay, this is what it looks like in the days ahead. These breaks are already listed on eBay. We'll be breaking them over the course of the next several days. So tomorrow, Wednesday, the 11th of March, is a new release day. We'll start a shade early at 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific, so a half hour earlier than normal. It will be a case of impeccable basketball and a 20-box, what is a master case quantity of Contenders Optic football. Please note those are two separate 10-box inner cases, which is what a master case always is. But in this instance, one of the 10-box cases has come from one location, another 10-box case has come from the other location. Some people don't care about that, some do, so now you know. Thursday night, we'll open a case of encased football. Friday night, it'll be another full 20-box master case of Contenders Optic football. Saturday, we're going to open a half case of Donruss baseball, which will be the start of a new case. And then Sunday night is an off night. So that's what the days ahead look like. Here's what you need to know for tonight. All of our breaks tonight are free shipping breaks. So here's what that means to you. If you're lucky enough to hit one of these items tonight, you can expect it to be out the door and on the way to you no later than Tuesday, the 17th of March, 1 week from today. That's how the free shipping stuff is always projected. It often goes out sooner, but it would not go any later than that. Now, on the other hand, if you are in one of these breaks tonight and you are not the team that is pulled in the break, you are still entitled to a consolation trading card. It can be from any year and any series. It is simply a single trading card that I pull out of a box that is sectioned off by team. Normally, I will hang on to those and send them with your next package since it is a free shipping break. But if you don't hit tonight and you want that sent separately, just in a plain white envelope with a stamp, all you need to do is send me a message on eBay letting me know that. I'll take care of it for you. The order that we're breaking in tonight is as you see there on the screen. So the autographed baseballs will go first, baseball jerseys second, the football third, and the multi-sport jerseys will wrap up the night. This will be pretty quick tonight. We'll be probably done in 20 minutes or so. And we are getting started first with our 3 2019 TriStar Game Changers autographed baseballs. This is break number 3. Everything we're opening tonight ended tonight on eBay, Tuesday night, the 10th of March. We're live streaming, of course, the same night it ended on eBay. And team names on one side, winning bidders on the other. Couple didn't sell in here. That's the Diamondbacks and the Tampa Bay Rays. They did not find a forever home. So if anything comes out for one of those two teams, it's going to hang out here with me. Otherwise, we'll go out the door to one of you. Now, the last little piece of business, you're going to notice that your background gets a little bit blurry, and that is intentional. I don't like using autofocus because it's always trying to zoom in and out and stuff like that. So we're going to set it ourselves, if it'll ever cooperate with me. There we go. And that way we don't deal with zooming in and out, and we should still be able to see what we need to see. Now, on these autographed baseballs, they are... Well, let's talk about it a minute. If they were to have a team logo on one of them, or if it had an inscription that, say, for instance, said go Yankees or go Mets or go Dodgers or whatever, or it had a Cincinnati Reds logo or a Minnesota Twins logo, something that clearly identified the team written or printed on the baseball, then it would go to that team. Otherwise, it works like this. If it is a current player who's actively playing in Major League Baseball these days, then it will go to their current team. If it happens to be a player who is retired, no longer active in Major League Baseball, it's going to go to the team that they played for the longest. So that's how all these are going to work. We've got fancy little gold bags here. Isn't that something? Our card is down inside there, so it is beat all to thunder. And it brings us Wade Boggs. Now, I always think of Wade Boggs as being Red Sox, but he has played for other teams, so we'll check him out at the end and find out which one he played for the longest. There is your TriStar hologram authentication sticker, and there, of course, your Wade Boggs autograph with an inscription that says Hall of Fame 05. Now, this little piece of paper, it is not in any way a COA or anything. It's literally just a little information card. So the fact that it is kind of beat up by the by the way they put it in the box, it's not really a big deal. The important thing, of course, is always the authentication sticker on the item itself. That's the part that makes it, whoa, good to go. Oh, look at that. String's trying to pull out the little insert that the ball sets on in there. Come on out of here, baseball. Okay, who do we have here? Oh, Tony La Russa. Nice. So, of course, he has also been with multiple teams, but this ball happens to be from the 2011 World Series. So that means it's going to be the team he was associated with in 2011. There is our TriStar hologram authentication somewhere. There is a Tony La Russa autograph. I always think of him as being a manager, but maybe he was a player too. I don't know. But anyway, we'll look it up and see what's what in 2011, since that one does have some identifying information on it. And our third one here, let's get it out. The third one, Cody Bellinger, Dodgers. Very nice. So obviously an active player. There his signature, and he's even written Dodgers #1 on there. So that's another example of one that was clearly identified, even if we hadn't known, by what was on the ball. And hologram authentication to go along with it. Super rare that they have, honestly, identifying information on there. But yeah, right? Okay, so let me just double check here again. I'm thinking Wade Boggs is probably Red Sox, but I do know he was associated with other teams. I think the Yankees and maybe another one or two. So let's just find out which is the correct answer here. Yeah, he was, looks like, about 11 years, if I'm counting that right, with the Red Sox, 4 or 5 with the Yankees. So yeah, Wade Boggs here is definitely the Red Sox, which is kind of what I figured. I don't think I set the focus quite right tonight, but you can still see it. I just have to hold it a little farther back. Then our Tony La Russa, of course, on the 2011 World Series baseball. That is probably the Cardinals, but I'm going to double check that because I always associate him with a different team than that, but they didn't win the World Series that year, so I'm going to double check it. And by the way, guys, if you are typing in chat right now, can't see it because I am off over here trying to look up all this fun information, so that when I do that, I cannot see chat. So give me just a second here, and I will give you the answer. What did I say? That is 2011 World Series, right? Yeah, well, I'm not certain that's the Cardinals, but I think maybe it is, but we're going to find out. And yes, okay, that is correct. That is one of the years that he was managing, and he was managing for the Cardinals, it looks like. So there you go. That one is Cardinals. And, of course, Cody Bellinger, we already know, is Dodgers. So Wade Boggs, Red Sox. If followed by the Tony La Russa on the 2011 World Series ball. That one's going to the Cardinals. And then Cody Bellinger, of course, the Dodgers. And it even has a Dodgers inscription on there to make it super easy for us. These are just in like little open plastic sandwich bags. It's real weird, but anyway, I'll put them back in their pretty gold bags and all that before they ship out to you. Just moving them on down the road here right now. I see William is in chat. Hi, William. He says St. Louis Cardinals for the World Series. Yes, sir. That is 100% correct. Of course, I did not see that because I was looking it up, but I appreciate you helping me out typing that in there, though. But I use the iPad for chat, so then when I have to look something up and I use the iPad for that, I miss the chat in between. I know, bummer, right? Okay, so everybody probably saw this a minute ago. If you didn't, please let me know. Jump into chat, ask any questions. Basically, it's simple. If you hit it, it's going to ship out in the next 7 days. If you don't hit it, consolation cards usually go with the next package. If you want it sent sooner, send me a message on eBay and let me know. I can stick it in plain white envelope with stamp and send it on. Next up is a single 2020 Leaf autograph baseball jersey. Of course, also ended tonight on eBay, Tuesday night, the 10th of March. Same format with team names on one side, winning bidders across from each team on the opposite side. And let me double check. We had a couple of things that weren't paid, but I don't think they were this break. But give me 1 second. I want to check. Yeah, so we're going to have a couple of teams potentially available in the autographed football break, which will be coming up right after we look at our jersey here, because they were purchased and not paid. I think it might be the Chiefs and the Cowboys in the next break for the autographed football. If anyone's interested, I'll double check that, of course, in a moment after we look at this. But there are two teams, I think, Chiefs and Cowboys. Well, we got a nice one for the Detroit Tigers, Al Kaline, and JSA authentication paperwork. And there is your Al Kaline signature. Looks like a, I don't know what that was, piece of the box, actually, maybe. And your JSA authentication sticker on there as well. So a nice Kaline autographed jersey comes out for the Tigers. And I'm going to let you come back to here for a hot second, let you guys look at that again. And I am going to double check and see what is unpaid here. Yeah, so we have the Kansas City Chiefs open in here. It looks like they sold on eBay for $9.50. And then we have the Cowboys that sold for $11.50. Those are both unpaid. If somebody wanted to take them both, you can have them both for $20, or otherwise we can look at doing them out separately. $9.50 Chiefs, $11.50 Cowboys. And let's see here. So, Jim, you want the Chiefs, and Eric, you are interested in the Cowboys. America's Finest, it is one autographed football. It is a TriStar autographed football. So, yeah, there we go. And William, you are interested, you think, in both. Eric says now he doesn't want the Cowboys. Jim was already in for the Chiefs. So Jim's got the Chiefs, and that would still leave the Cowboys open for you if you want it, William. Just let me know. And meanwhile, I'm going to bring you back to me for a second because I'm going to have to do some updating on this spreadsheet. And let's see who's doing what. All right. So, William, you do want the Cowboys, and Jim, you still want the Chiefs, right? Just making sure. If that's the case, I'm going to ask each of you to please go over to paypal.com. And if you would be so kind as to send that payment over to the email address that I just typed in, I would appreciate it. And again, that's Jim with the Chiefs for $9.50 and William with the Cowboys at $11.50. And I'm going to update the spreadsheet to reflect that. I've also got to take a second to get them closed out here on eBay as well. So let me get the unpaid stuff taken out of here real quickly. And then we'll do a little updating, and then we'll see what kind of luck we can have in here. I guess considering the amount of stuff we opened tonight, it's not too bad. We only had 2 people that didn't pay, right? I guess that's not too bad, considering some nights it's just ugly. We all know how that goes. Some nights it is just that way. All right, I've got another one I've got to go in and cancel, so bear with me, please. Okay, that part is done. Now I need to jump over and update the spreadsheet. We are almost done. Oh, I hit the wrong thing. Daggone it. How do I do that? Get myself on the wrong tab. All right, Kansas City. Would help if I got to the right spot, wouldn't it? Yeah, it might help. Not the Royals. We are looking for the Chiefs for me to update. All right, and that one was Jim. Thank you guys for your patience. I know this takes a minute to get it all squared away, and I do appreciate you being patient with me while I get it done. And the Dallas Cowboys is going in. Oh. And that one is William. Okie dokie. So, yeah. So everybody saw the shipping info, right? Because I had it up there a minute ago while I was working on some of my stuff. So I think we can just go directly on to our other page here. So, of course, same format where team name and winning bidder name are opposite one another, with the 2 exceptions, of course, here of the 2 teams that have been picked up in chat. And it looks like, James, I see you in there. And if you could just, William, when you give me the heads up that your PayPal is done, I would appreciate it. And yes, sir, 1150 has got you covered. And scrolling on down through here, give everybody a chance to see their name up in lights. And let's get our football on. Let's see what we can find in here. I didn't buy a lot of these when they came out, but we've had some fun stuff come out of these boxes. All right, so it is sealed up with red tape on the top, and it is sealed up with red tape there on the bottom, just showing you all of the happy little red tape seals before we cut our way into there. All right, and William, you're all done too on PayPal. Awesome, thank you. Appreciate you both. So good luck, everybody. Let's find out who we have in our autograph football. And this is the same as the baseball in the sense that if it is an active player, it's going to go to their current team. If it is a retired player, it's going to go to the team they played for the longest. The exceptions would be if the ball had a team name handwritten on it or printed on it or some other identifying information like a Super Bowl date and things like our baseball did. Okay, so you see here there's just a generic little TriStar paperwork that comes in all of them. That doesn't really mean much. This is going to tell us on the other side who our football is, and it is Bob Greasy. So that is going to the Miami Dolphins. I don't think he even played for anybody else, did he, besides the Dolphins? Somewhere on here is his signature. Let's find it. There it is. Oh, it's a big one. It's a big silver signature there. Can you see that? I may have to pick the camera up. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's look at it like this. So there you can see it a little better, and you've got that Hall of Fame inscription on there as well. So our autographed football, which appears to be a regulation NFL football, which I think they all are in this series, going to the Dolphins with Mr. Bob Greasy. And the outer box that this came in actually is a shipping box, so it will ship in that, but I'm going to cover up those TriStar labels with other things so that anybody who might be thinking about trying to get in it while it's in transit won't know what's inside. All right, that brings us to our multi-sport jerseys. So we're going to take one more pass through this. So if you hit something tonight, we'll be out the door within the next 7 days. Might go sooner than 7 days, but it wouldn't be later. And if you don't hit in here, consolation card typically held to send with your next package. You want it sooner, just send me a message, let me know. I will get you squared away. So we are coming upon 2 2019 Leaf Autograph Multisport jerseys. This is break number 10. Ended again tonight on eBay, the 10th of March. These are first letter of the name printed on the jersey, which is the last name, of course. I guess except for a few people like Ichiro, right? And that would just go to the eyes. But anyway, so there you go. That's how we are set up there. And of course, could be any sport in here. We've seen soccer, baseball, basketball, and football so far this year. Or not, yeah, and hockey too. We had a hockey one, didn't we? I think we did. So we've seen all kinds of interesting stuff come out of here too. And Kobe Bryant is in here. There are, I mean, I'm not in this box necessarily, but he's in this jersey series. And we have pulled him before, because usually he's in the Leaf jerseys. I guess he won't be after this year, but usually he's in the multi-sport. James Harden, not too shabby at all. So if you're a Rockets fan or a basketball fan, if you're not, you can still sell it and make some money. Beckett authentication paperwork. Over here we have the James Harden autograph. It's hard to tell which way is up on that, but at any rate, there it is. And there is your Beckett authentication sticker. So we have a James Harden autographed basketball jersey, going to, of course, the letter H for the last name, Harden. All right, one more. One more chance to hit it big in here. I'd love to pull that Tom Brady. We've pulled the Vince Scully. We've pulled the Kobe Bryant, although that might have been last year. Can't remember, last year or this year. But we haven't pulled the Tom Brady yet. He's on the box, and I'd like to pull him. This would appear to be some kind of hockey jersey. It is big and heavy and thick, so I'm betting on hockey. I don't know who this guy is, Jerry Cheevers. I'm going to guess if you know hockey, he's probably a big name. I don't follow it, so I don't know. JSA authentication paperwork. And there is his signature on the back, and looks like he's got just a little inscription, which is his jersey number, Hall of Fame inscription, so he must be a really big deal. And JSA authentication sticker. So there we go, Jerry Cheevers for the C, and then the James Harden for the H. Take care of our multi-sport jerseys tonight. So that is all we're breaking, quick and easy tonight. We will take one more little look at what's coming up in the days ahead if you missed it and you're interested. Tomorrow night we'll start at a little bit early, 8:30 Eastern, 5:30 Pacific. It is a new release day. It's going to be a 20-box break of Contenders Optic Football, Master Case quantity, and a 3-box break of Impeccable Basketball, which is a full case quantity. Thursday night, a case of Encased Football. Friday night, another Master Case of Contenders Optic Football. Saturday night, an 8-box half case of Donruss Baseball. So that is it for me tonight. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I appreciate you very much. And, of course, appreciate those who stepped in and picked up some things for us as well. And I just somehow got us back to, stuck here. We're stuck on a black screen. Yeah, sorry, guys. My computer program froze up there for a second and just gave me the big circle of death while I was trying to switch images. Sorry. So anyway, what I was saying is I think we're wrapped up for tonight, but thank you for being here. If I don't see you again tomorrow night, please come back and see me again sometime soon. Enjoy the rest of your evening, and we'll be back at it tomorrow for New Release Wednesday. All right, bye now.